Forest can fade away. Rainforests are very colorful places, from the green leaves to the blue waters and sky, yellow-orange sunshine, and even red, purple, and orange tropical fruits make this rainbow camouflaged in her natural environment. Speaking of fruits, birds like Megan love fruit. They also eat seeds and nuts, and that's what her great big beak is for, to help her crack open those nuts. She doesn't need a nutcracker. I told you guys she's 6 years old. Do you think she's very young or very old? Anybody have a guess for me? Kind of young? Yeah, I see somebody saying kind of young back there. She is kind of young because she lives a long life just like we do, 70, 80, or even 90 years. She thinks I'm getting too much attention, so she's doing a little dance for you, hoping you guys are going to pay attention to her. She's a beautiful animal out in the wild, and she lives with a big family group called a flock. It is important for her to have lots of company to stay healthy. At the zoo, we have a couple dozen birds to be her friends, and also lots of zookeepers.
She's dancing.
Sometimes people keep them as pets, but if you do, you have to make up for the entire flock and spend about 16 hours a day paying attention to her. Remember, I said she thinks like a toddler, but she's a toddler with wings with a very, very long life. Hey, give her some applause for being a beautiful bird and a great dancer. Thank you, Megan. We're going to say goodbye to you now, sweetie. Step into your carrier. Step up. Good girl. And as Megan takes a little break back in her dressing room, we're going to meet another animal you might find in the rainforest. Although in the rainforest, they're usually found in the trees, we're going to be meeting a ground-dwelling creature. The animal I'm meeting has a strange and creepy body with 8 legs and 8 eyes. You might even consider it kind of scary, but I could use some help for this one. I need somebody who's very brave and likes creepy crawly things to come up. You know what? I saw your hand going up and up and up and up so high, I think I'm gonna need you to come help me. Come all the way over here. What's your name, buddy? Jordan. Jordan, I'm gonna have you stand right here in the middle and smile at everybody, and I'm gonna go get our next little friend whose name is Rosita. She's gonna step on my hand first, and after you get to see her, you'll get a chance to hold her. Now, Rosita's not in the big box. I'm not that mean. Jordan couldn't hold that one by himself. When Rosita steps onto my hand, Jordan, she is going to tickle. She's going to tickle your hand, too. She actually feels like she has little Q-tips for legs. Here she comes right now, Jordan. What do you think of what I have here? Can you see her? Can you put 2 hands together for me, Jordan? And here she comes, tiptoeing onto your hands. Good job, Jordan. Now, Jordan, you have a very big responsibility right now because you are holding my rose-haired tarantula.
Tony, that little boy is holding the spider,
She's
Tony.
very fragile.
Tony.
You guys in the audience might
Tony.
not know it, but her body is as
Tony.
fragile as a balloon.
Tony,
She has
why are you
no
scared of
bones
spider?
in her
The little boy
body.
is holding the
She
spider.
has exoskeleton, or the harder parts outside, and even her blood free flows through the body. It's called an open circulatory system. It's kind of like a water balloon. You know what happens to a water balloon if you drop it on the floor, Jordan? Pop. Exactly. So you're doing a good job keeping my little spider girl safe. You know, she has some interesting body parts here. You are looking at her abdomen and her thorax, her 8 legs, her eyes, and 2 little things on the back of her body that go like this. They're called spinnerets. They look like little fingers, and that's how she makes her web. Since she lives down on the ground, she puts her web against trees, and it helps her catch bugs on the floor. She doesn't usually get up high to catch flying bugs like some other spiders. Spiders love to eat bugs. It's their favorite food. When she eats, do you think she uses a mouth? No, you're right, she doesn't. Spiders don't have mouths. Not so many people realize that. Instead of a mouth, she has 2 under her body. You guys know what they are? Tell me out loud. Fangs. You ladies got it. And the fangs right now are tucked away. She doesn't have them down when she's not eating. I'm going to pick her up, Jordan. Let me take her from you. I'm going to let you see the fangs. Do you see them? No? She moved. It's kind of hard to do this and hold the microphone at the same time. Do you see them now? Yeah, they're about 1/4 inch long. You know, there is one thing my little Rosita here likes even more than bugs. Jordan, I'm going to tell you now that you're not holding her. She loves boys even more than bugs. Boy tarantulas. See, girl tarantulas are actually the bigger, stronger tarantulas, and they meet handsome little boys when they're 2, 3, 4 years old. They have a nice dinner date. The boy's the dinner. This little girl's about 7 years old. Female tarantulas live into their 20s. Jordan, you are an excellent spider wrangler. Give him a round of applause, everybody.
Thank you,
I'm going to ask you to go ahead back to your family, and we're going to let my little girl go right back in her home.